A sea of change across America this Saturday as millions across the country take to the streets using their voices to end gun violence. Today's March for Our Lives comes more than a month after 17 people were shot and killed at a Florida high school and just days after a shooting at Great Mills High School in St. Mary's County that killed 16-year-old Jalen Willie. Weijia Jiang reports for WJZ from Washington with their massive plans after the march.
From coast to coast and around the globe, they marched to send a message.
More gun laws. We need more gun laws.
Lucy Kiefer says she lives in fear every time she goes to school.
I have to think about every day where I'm going to hide in each classroom.
Students from Parkland, Florida, organized the March for Our Lives rally after a gunman killed 17 of their classmates last month.
In a little over 6 minutes, 17 of our friends were taken from us, 15 were injured, and everyone, absolutely everyone, in the Douglas community was forever altered.
I knew 7 personally, and I had to walk past 3 of them. When I got home, I found out they're my friends and I know them.
Samara Barrick says she still suffers from flashbacks of that tragic day, and she worries about the future.
I really just wish that I don't need to worry about if my children's gonna get killed in school when I'm older.
Many of the young people here today are not old enough to vote, but they will be in 2020. And they say they're already thinking about the next presidential election.
It's really, really important for the people who are my age who will be able to vote in the next election to start making a difference now.
Organizers say today's rally is just the beginning.
We're focusing on the biggest voter registration push our nation's ever seen. We're going to register, we're going to educate, and we're going to get them to vote.
They are hoping to make gun control a central issue in the upcoming midterm elections. In Washington, Weijia Jiang reporting for WJZ.
Early this morning, thousands of students from Baltimore boarded buses along with Mayor Catherine Pugh headed to the march in Washington, D.C. WJZ is live tonight with that part of the story. George Solis has more on their message as well as others from around Maryland. George.
That's right. Good evening, Jonathan. As you mentioned, a number of those students from Baltimore headed to D.C. this morning from right here at Poly. Many of them, while they're in awe over what they saw and got a chance to be a part of. Baltimore also getting its shot to shine on the national stage. In what some are already hailing as a historic protest, thousands of students from Baltimore in the nation's capital Saturday eager to be part of a worldwide event.
I'm tired of learning about it, and I just wanted to make a change.
Teens like Manny Sachs-Cohen participating in the March for Our Lives rally pressing for gun control.
I think that it's a beautiful thing that we can all come here and take a stand for our safety.
Students boarding privately chartered buses early this morning with a sea of supporters sending them off. Mayor Catherine Pugh joining them for the ride.
They want to have their voices heard, and so we're on our way.
Later, reflecting on the scenes unfolding.
It makes you understand how much these young people are feeling every single day.
Police Commissioner Darryl D'Souza joining her as they also address gun violence that contributed to a record murder rate in 2017.
But these illegal guns that are on the streets that plague the violence in cities like Baltimore, it's got to come to an end.
An issue near and dear to some Baltimoreans.
Let people hear my voice so we can stop gun violence in my city.
I don't want to see any more of the students die. I don't want to see anybody die.
Baltimore also getting some time in the national spotlight. Middle schoolers from Cardinal Sheehan performing with hip-hop artist Common on the main stage. Besides students from Baltimore, others from around Maryland also here in D.C. to participate in the march, including this teacher from Gaithersburg.
We need help, we don't need bullets, and we don't need guns.
All of them hoping the movement they've all started doesn't end here. Students saying it's a luxury they can no longer afford.
I feel safe, but to an extent. You can never really know what's going to happen.
Now, those people from Maryland say the recent shooting at Great Mills High School in southern Maryland definitely fueling some of the motivation to participate in this rally. Live in Baltimore tonight, George Solis reporting for WJZ.
Some very powerful messages today. George, thank you so much.